Danny the duckling was a happy little fellow living by a sparkling lake.
Papa Duck and I cared for him dearly. He had siblings to play with every day.
Danny loved swimming and playing hide-and-seek among the reeds.
I told bedtime stories about brave ducks.
Danny listened with wide-eyed wonder. Life by the lake was simple and sweet,
I was curious and loved exploring.
but he always stayed close to his family. His curiosity was a way to learn. Sometimes curiosity leads to unexpected journeys. One sunny morning, Danny saw a beautiful butterfly. Its wings shimmered in the sunlight, displaying a kaleidoscope of colors that Danny had never seen before.
I'd never seen such a lovely butterfly before. It was like a living piece of art fluttering gracefully through the air.
Filled with excitement, Danny decided to follow it. He was curious to see where it would lead him, hoping for an adventure.
I'll just go a little way, I thought, just to see where it goes. I was so captivated that I didn't think about the consequences.
He waddled fast, forgetting to stay close to the lake. The excitement of the chase made him oblivious to his surroundings. The butterfly led Danny further from home. It seemed to dance in the air, always just out of reach.
The woods looked different, but I kept following. Each step took me deeper into the unknown, but I was determined to keep up.
Suddenly, the butterfly flew high and disappeared. It vanished into the canopy of trees, leaving Danny alone. Danny realized he was in an unfamiliar part of the woods. The trees looked taller and the shadows seemed darker.
A shiver went down my back. I felt a sudden pang of fear. The forest was no longer a place of adventure, but a maze of uncertainty. I was far from home. The realization hit me hard, and I knew I had to find my way back before it got dark.
Danny, the little duckling, found himself lost in the vast, intimidating big woods. The towering trees seemed to stretch endlessly, their branches weaving a canopy that blocked out the comforting light of the sun.
Mama! Papa! Where are you?
But only the rustling leaves answered his desperate call, whispering secrets of the forest that he couldn't understand. He longed for the warmth and safety of his family, the gentle nudge of his mother's beak, and the playful quacks of his siblings. A bubble of fear grew inside him, threatening to burst as shadows danced around him.
I wished I hadn't followed the butterfly. It was so beautiful, fluttering with colors that dazzled my eyes. But now I regret it.
Determined to find his way back, he started to walk, hoping to stumble upon a familiar path or a friendly face. Yet every tree looked the same, each one a mirror of the last, leading him deeper into the mysterious woods.
I remembered Mama Duck saying, "Stay close, never wander off." Her voice echoed in my mind, a gentle reminder of her love and care.
Tears welled up in Danny's eyes, blurring his vision as he thought of his family. He sat under a fern, feeling sad and scared, the world around him growing larger and more intimidating with each passing moment.
Mama Duck also said to be brave, to face challenges with courage, even when they seem insurmountable.
But being brave is a daunting task when you're small and alone, surrounded by the unknown. The forest seemed to close in on him, each sound amplified in the silence, each shadow a potential threat. He closed his eyes and wished for help, hoping that someone, anyone, would hear his silent plea and come to his rescue. As a gentle breeze caressed his feathers, he felt a small spark of hope, a reminder that he was not truly alone in the world. Perhaps, just perhaps, he would find his way back home, guided by the light of hope and the love of his family. Danny decided to be brave and ask for help. He saw Sammy Squirrel, who was too busy to help. Danny felt his heart sink. Later, he met Fiona Fox, who seemed too interested.
Are you lost, little friend?
Danny remembered Mama's warnings about foxes.
No, thank you, ma'am.
He waddled away quickly, knowing not all help is kind. Danny, the little duckling, was feeling very tired and discouraged as he wandered through the dense forest. He had been searching for his way back home for what felt like hours, and his tiny feet were sore from all the walking. The forest seemed endless, and every tree looked the same to him. Just when he was about to give up hope, he noticed something moving slowly in the distance. It was a kind turtle named Sheldon, who was known in the forest for his wisdom and gentle nature. Danny felt a glimmer of hope.
Excuse me, Mr. Turtle, I'm lost. Can you help me find my way back home? I miss my family so much.
Of course, little duckling.
Don't worry, the lake isn't far from here. I know these woods like the back of my shell.
Sheldon, with his slow but steady pace, led Danny through the winding paths of the forest. As they walked, Sheldon pointed out various landmarks, like the tall oak tree and the babbling brook, sharing gentle stories about each one. His stories were filled with wisdom and warmth, making Danny feel safe and comforted. With Sheldon by his side, Danny felt his worries melt away. The forest no longer seemed so daunting. Soon, Danny heard the familiar sound of quacking echoing through the trees. His heart leaped with joy as he realized they were nearing the lake. As they reached the lake, Mama Duck rushed over, her wings wide open, and hugged Danny tight. The family of ducks quacked happily, celebrating his return. Danny turned to Sheldon, his eyes filled with gratitude. "Thank you, Sheldon," he said, with all his heart. "You helped me find my way back home." He promised himself that he would always ask for help when he needed it and never be afraid to reach out to others. Danny also vowed to be kind and helpful, just like Sheldon had been to him. He realized that kindness is a powerful force that can guide anyone home. With a heart full of gratitude and a newfound understanding of kindness, Danny continued his journey home, knowing he was never truly alone.